Immediately interrupt. Okay, just as I say that, getting into the game. Betclic starting on the CT side. No, I am muted. Okay.
Skracacie długą we dwóch.
Tak.
Jest
Jest
w ręku
Ty
i-
nabiegaj antyflash do rogu. Nie da się sflashować.
No ja idę za nim ileś tam.
So AM postured to come out long doors. 2 players here from Betclic to challenge that. They're actually going to push pretty far forward, and they're going to get the opening dink, but no kill found yet. That cancels AM's plans. Now they're heading up mid. Rerouting to tunnels. If Prism was to peek mid here, he'd get a lot of information because the bomb is just coming into tunnels on the back of QB here. But no information relayed. So Demho playing from back plan. He's going to have a lot of players on his screen very quickly. Only the one player here close by to rotate and help him out. So it's going to be all up to him and see how many he can get. He gets the one and his teammate gets another. Stays alive. But his teammates are still a long way away. He does get one more. So a post plant for AM, but they have a man disadvantage. And Lumi tries to get aggressive in the window. It goes down. All onto Keto. He's going to play back plat. Only has 6 bullets in the magazine. Doesn't want to make noise now. Just get an insta gush on the first one. And a second. 1 bullet. He's just reloading. He doesn't see any guns to pick up, but now he's just playing time. Eski does get the kill, but I don't believe there's a kit available. It was dropped down on the doors by one of his teammates, and there's just not enough time to recover it and defuse the bomb. Crazy clutch from Keto.
I cannot actually scream like this, man. My voice is gonna go.
I was also gone, man. Fuck.
They will buy both.
Let's lose it all.
They will buy a Kappa.
Did you say Kappa? Yeah, not a bad initial hold. It's just this crazy clutch from Keto. I thought there was no way he was gonna win that clutch with 3 players with only 6 bullets, but 2 kills with 2 bullets. I just YouTube. Surprisingly good buy on the side of Betclic. 2 scouts and an M4. Prism takes the opening shot, gets some damage onto QB, but he goes down. Demo, oh, he had a timing there, but not able to get the shot. Miltsy falls back from long doors, doesn't want to take that fight. The M4 has jumped up, but it goes down, doesn't get any kills with it. Hades could do a lot with the scout here, though. He's going to get mollied out. He gets 2, which is not bad, but still not really enough to tempt Betclic into going for this, I don't think. They're going to want to save that M4. Unless... Maybe Drenku... No, he does not able to get that kill. Just barely not able to get the kill. Less than 100 HP remaining on the 3 players left from AM. So Betclic are able to save that rifle into the next round, but probably not going to be much behind it. Some Deagle in armor. We have seen some nice deagle clips in this tournament. Hades, not the one who saved that M4, but he is the one who it's given over to. Definitely the name with the most, weight behind it on this Betclic team. Will be involved in an opening peek, but not able to get the kill. He's blinded, and then Eski is the only one who's able to get a kill with his deagle from the window, but 3 of his teammates have gone down in the meantime. Eski is going to go down. Now it's going to be all into Dren Q. He found a Galil that was picked up in B tunnels, and it looks like he's just going to be trying to save that. He would be able to buy regardless of whether he saves or not, but just wanting to build up an early economy. Or perhaps saving this armor and rifle, perhaps now he wants to drop an op over to Hades. Does manage to survive the hunt from Keto, and I don't believe anyone else is going to be able to reach him in time. He doesn't drop the op over. Hades is able to afford one himself, but that means he's not going to have that much utility. Three players lining up for a B hit. Are they going to push through this molly? Nice flash from Demho, but then he peeks into those 3 players there and he goes down. DrenQ does get a double from the door, keeping this, actually making it a man advantage for Betclic. Miltsy, nice fight. Clean headshot, and now the bomb's going to be making its way over to the B site. QB? Gets a crazy headshot through the door. Bomb's still not being planted. I guess they're waiting for it'll be QB to just get some eyes on these lower tunnels so no one can flank them from that direction. And I think Betclic is probably going to save here. I want to see a replay of that headshot from QB through do I have my numbers mixed up? I think it's maybe it wasn't as crazy of a shot as I thought. I thought he was a player on the B site, but I think it was just through the mid doors from mid.
Terrorists win.
Either way, clean 4-0 start for AM.
Nie mogę wszystko.
Zróbcie tak, żeby
Eski.
mieć pełny util. Eski może grać MP9 na pełną
Nie,
blisko.
możesz kupić sobie MK.
Nie
Ja mogę dać jedną memkę.
W ręku masz jeszcze przecież
Daj
5
damku.
piasków.
A 4? Tak, 4.
Będzie czy nie będzie?
I to jest czy nie? Bo nie wiem czy kupować.
Eski se kup, jest git, no.
I tak jest.
Chcemy ten sam zacząć?
Ja bym zagrał ten sam.
Dawać. Przeszli ci między granatami, tak? Demo czy?
Zostało, ja miałem tuelski to po prostu, odwrócił się od flesza.
So Betclic taking a tactical timeout, trying to figure out what's been going wrong for them so far.
Na nich nie, na nich lepiej jakbyśmy
Another
nie
full
grali.
buy coming out
Możesz
from
znowu
them.
zagrać to Apogee, a teraz ich skontroluję lepiej.
So the op has come out on the side of AM Gaming with that op on Lumi. He's going to be peering down Suicide with that boost from Keto, but he's not going to find anything. Meanwhile, there's another boosted op for Hades on Cat. Gets flashed off that line into lower tons, and no kill found. Melty going to jump onto Xbox here. There is a player in the smoke, and it might be overlooked. Prism does have a little bit of a lineup, but he doesn't go through it. He falls back, throws a molly. Meanwhile, QB has got the opening kill. Eski gets a trade onto long doors, meaning it's all onto this B push. Demho the only one here, immediately in the site. Seeing all this util, he's going to call his teammate into the site, but there's a nice flash. He goes down immediately, and Keto gets the kill on the second player in the site, so the only players left for Betclic are on the other side of the map, and it's going to be another save. I am looking very good on their map pick. I mean, considering how early it is in the game, the finances for AM are looking pretty good, so I wouldn't mind if they invested, you know, 1 or 2 members into a hunt. But they're just happy to let Betclic save. These continuous saves are allowing Betclic to keep getting buys, but they need to start winning rounds at some point. Prism not ready for this very aggressive peek from Keto up Cat. He's gonna keep moving forward and take the site. It is empty. Only one player here in long, everyone else is towards B. Dare I say it, it might be another save round for Betclic. Although Hades does find a lurk kill, so making this a 4 versus 4 might lure them back into the round. Nice nade damage onto Miltsy. Actually, that second one doesn't do as much damage as I thought, but Demo sprays through the smoke to get the kill. 2-player advantage. Only left is QB, but he goes down, doesn't get any kills. Wow, crazy turnaround from Betclic. It went from a likely save to a random spray kill through smoke, and that pushed them forward, and they're able to win the round off of that. Pretty fast cat play from AM. Some Molotovs exchanged between the two teams. In the meantime, Betclic are defending here at long doors. There's 1-for-1 trades. There's an upper head-to-head, and Lumi wins that, but there's still Eski here. In the meantime, Eltex has found a kill onto the site of Prism. There's a push down mid here from Demho, and he might find a player. Well, Lumi's at least aware of the possibility. He doesn't see him though. So he's probably going to get overlooked. So he's going to hear one player going cat. That is the bomb. He's able to get away. He's going to be ahead of that molly, and so he might even get lurked on himself. QB tucks into mid cubby and is able to get that kill onto Demho. So it's just these. Are both players long? They're actually. Oh, there's one player CT. Lumi, for some reason, just going for a fight long and gives up a kill. I don't know if it's enough for Betclic to win the round, though. They are going to give it a try. There is a kit available. I think they might overlook this Gandalf play. No, actually, Eski is very aware of it. Gets the kill. But not being on the defuse means that they don't have a chance to win the round. 4 kills from Eski, but not enough.
We have everything under
Co się
control.
wydarzyło
Don't need
drugie?
to be like
Trafiłem
full.
Polaka, kurwa, jakimś cudem.
like,
Nie wpadł,
Accelerated, yeah?
nie wpadł,
Yeah,
kurwa,
no.
na HP.
A byłeś wcelowany
Stress,
też,
we're
czy byłeś
stressed, we're leading
między
6-1. Don't need to
Yeah.
be stressed,
A,
okay?
okej.
Potrzebuję
And it's
gierki
good that
ogólnie.
you remind us.
Are they playing
yeah,
both
like
teams'
this
team
free
speak
keyboard
at
is
the
really
same
good,
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And treat this game like if it's any other game, yeah, boys. Like, just have fun. Okay?
Just keep playing default and play safe. I'll give you AWP, drop me AK, some Villa. I boost you again for this anti-hardest
Can I
play.
do Astralis from mid? It's Astralis with H here.
No, don't do it
Yes.
because we want to
Okay.
punish the AWP, okay? Just
Yeah,
play
let's go.
default. Expect them to be in lower this round, okay?
We will see if they do end up going lower this round. Here goes Lumi, gonna be boosted, peek down suicide. As you said, Hades is watching mid. Doesn't look like we're gonna get an op head-to-head just yet. Okay, I'm just playing a default. They're taking cat space. Hades finds the opening kill onto Lumi, so he wins that op head to head. Joey's gonna try to run through this mid door smoke, but he's gonna get taken down. Second kill for Hades. The bomb is down here in mid, but Melty's going to make an aggressive play up cat, opening up the A site, but Hades is still watching Xbox. So it turns it into a 2v4, but AM Gaming might be able to get a plant if they're able to get this kill, or at least make Eski fall back. He does fall back, so that opens up the possibility of a plant, but in the meantime, Hades comes up cat, gets a kill onto the player is supposed to be covering, and then DrinkU cleans up. Big round from Hades with the op.
Weź na pewno jakieś...
Ej, demo, zamienisz się tym kołapem? Nie teraz, nie teraz.
Not sure where that fourth kill came from, because I know there was the one kill, opening kill onto Lumi, and then there was a kill onto the guy jumping up Xbox, and then one kill on the guy in sight coming up from cat, but I don't know where the fourth one was. AM taking fast space out long doors. The open kill does go the way of Prism. It is immediately traded though, leaving us in a 4 versus 4. All of this noise is a bit of a ruse because the bomb is heading towards the B site. All 4 players now poised out to take this B site. Curiously, all of the players on Betclic have rotated off the site and are now seem like they want to do a lower tunnels push. Their timing is going to be off because the players from AM are already out onto the site. The bomb will go down. Demo is the one who gets the first kill into the site. There's going to be 2 players coming in this tunnel's position and 2 players coming in from mid. Keto gets aggressive with that Tech 9, but he's not able to get anything, despite the fact that he might have had an advantage. In the meantime, Altex gets 1 kill. Now it's all up to Lumi with his AK. Turns it into a 1v1, but not able to get the final kill. AM Gaming's finances have finally run dry, so it is going to be a full eco pretty much. Just some pistols and armor. A lot of players looking like they want to come out this long doors. So Eski's going to have a lot to do, but actually their heads kind of just run straight into his crosshair. There's 1 player left here in long, but then there is Keto making his way up Cat. Has been spotted. Not able to find anything. Now that last player has been seen, and can he find anything? No. All 5 players alive from Betclic. They should have enough money for the rest of the half now. We haven't gotten any of these early op head-to-heads down mid. Lumi's getting boosted down suicide a lot. No opening tags either. Looks like that AM wants to make a push out these mid doors, but Hades has flashed off the angle, but then somehow he's able to get away and survive, and then his teammate is the one who actually gets the opening kill. But there are a lot of players here for this mid to B push. Hades trying to nade open that smoke, but he's not able to see anything. Lumi gets a kill with the op, and it's this. Wow, demo. Okay, I was gonna say I feel like Altex needs to push through this smoke, but he actually just gets killed. He gets killed through it, and Drenky was able to get the trades. So what was a 5-0 lead has turned into a almost even game. And not the best buy coming out for this final round from AM. He's gonna get a fight. Okay, nice flash from his teammate, giving them a man advantage early. Rinku will be stuck here in lower tunnels. He doesn't know there's anyone coming from that position, but Hades is covering his teammate well with that op. And then Drenky uses that distraction as a way to get back safe on the other side of mid doors. 3 players from AM Gaming are going to be coming up cat. Altex is able to find that kill into Drenku. Are they going to be expecting this player Goose, though? They are not. Just nice framing from Betclic. Showing why they, have made it to this grand final. I was wondering how they got this far after the first 5 rounds, but now they're showing up. So yeah, a 5-0 lead for AM turns into a 6-6 half. Very B-sided push for the AM Gaming's CT side start. 1 player in lower tons, 1 watching mid, and then 2 players on B. Drenku is going to be pushing long, and he's going to have to push really far before he finds anyone or anything. But this bomb is towards this B side. Looks like this distraction is going to work. Throwing these smokes, having 1 player cross, but then the other player from long is now turning around to join his teammates to go to the B site. All 5 players from AM are falling for this. They're going to be coming up cat. Drenku goes down, finds nothing, but the bomb's being planted on the exact opposite side of the map. It's being realized now. Prism is watching this. He gets a clean opening shot, and his teammates are covering from the window. QB does track down that player who's lurking in mid. It's now 3 players left for Betclic, and Hades with that P250 gets 2 more clean shots.
Kto wątpił w pisto, kurwa? Kto?
Betclic definitely outplaying their opponents in that round. Yeah, Prism did a good job there of taking that initial aggro and then just staying alive long enough. Ooh. Eski did make it out long doors quickly, but does go down to the nades from Miltzy. He is traded, and so now it's a 4v4 with 3 players out long doors, but it looks like they're redirecting. Are we going to see a repeat of the pistol round? Or perhaps AM are just trying to do a gamble stack rather than trying to read the actual, where the T's are trying to go. You will see 1 player. He's going to be peeked. But there's enough people here that they're able to clean out this push from AM, leaving just Lumi on the car with a scout. He will be spotted now. He actually did have a real opportunity there. Because both these players who were at long were both 1 shot with the scout, but he misses that initial shot. And now everyone's able to, well, at least the bomb is able to locate to the B site. There is 1 player lurking here. So Lumi has picked up a Galil, and it seems like he wants to save, but Prism says no. Nice shot from him. So for this eco, AM have decided they want to try and just fight down mid. Seems like they've changed their mind. Maybe just gonna play a crossfire here at these mid doors. Some nice flashes giving Betclic a little bit of info on where some of these players are on the CT side. Keto does use that German Deke to nice effectiveness, but he's only able to get the single kill. Hades was trying to do the cheeky JW strat where you full save against an eco. He goes down, but on the other hand, it doesn't matter so much because he didn't have that much to lose in the first place. Only QB here left with his P250. Looking like he might have been found, but he will have to come up cat and take a peek into this bomb site. However, you know, impossible it seems. Here comes the buy from AM. They are going to have to start turning this around quite soon. Hades is the one who's going to find an opening kill down mid, though. Taking out QB, leaving only one defender on B, but Betclic aren't using that information to their advantage. They are... well, are they? It looked like they were going to head towards A, which would have been the stronger defended site, but... playing it slow. This op of Lumi would seem to be in the right place. He does get the kill, turning this into a 4v4. Betclic starting to reconsider where they want to end up, but this tunnel's push from Altex may be caught, or he may find someone looking the other way. He's actually not going to go any farther. He's just going to hold this space here. Bomb's going to be making its way up cat. Lumi, again, in the right position. Flash is a little bit late, and Lumi's actually able to get an initial kill, and then Reapy can get a second, but his teammate has gone down in the meantime. Able to get a third. It's going to be Lumi potentially on for the ace. Not able to get it. Now 1v1 versus Altex, who's going to be coming up cat. Fake plant for Demho, and Altex is able to clean him up. I said Lumi needed to get involved, and boy did he.
Nice push, Alex.
Thank you. Let's go, boys.
Got bad money here.
I don't need too much nades, yeah?
I will buy M4. I will play MP9
this
down
out.
mid,
Okay.
and you need...
Yeah, I feel like the flashes could have been better for that cat push on the side of Betclic. I feel like they've done a good job with their utility in other rounds in this map, but not the best in that scenario. So Keto takes a fight down long, gets legged by the op, but then Dranku just runs in, gets that kill and gets a second, but then Milty is able to strike back, but Hades then gets another shot, this time no leg shot, and able to get the kill, turning this into a 4v2. QB at the jump up, it actually gets another kill, so that makes the bomb reroute its way, looking to go to this B site. I'm starting to realize, but I don't think they're gonna give this a go. Hades is lurking here in the pit with that op. He gets a kill onto Altex, so Only one gun to be saved. And it looks like Hades doesn't even want to give him that. Picks up the AK to go for a hunt. QB potentially some exit kills heading his way. This damage to the economy of Betclic would be significant. He needs to make sure he doesn't go down to the bomb, though. Yeah, like that. So some damage dealt to the economy of Betclic, but probably not worth the loss of that M4. Hades able to drop over a gun, so almost no concessions on their side, only the one Galil, and a little bit of missing utility on Prism. Actually, he decides to sell the AK and get a Galil and some extra utility instead. Keto running up mid with the Deagle. Some flashes come over, he is able to get the opening kill. That actually, it's QB from Cat who's able to get it. The other German Deke. So one-man advantage for AM. Tex is going to get mollied, so he has to fight. He gets the kill. Sees one more. Okay, I feel like he didn't have to die there, but oh well. So the bomb will be pushing, but all the players from AM are at least close by. Although they're starting to reconsider, and they're going to be playing from outside the site. And Demo gets the kill into Lumi. Looked like he just wanted to try and be overlooked. QB on 1 HP. I think you should give the gun over to Miltzy, and now both players low, so Demo's going to need a nice clean spray. Running out of ammo. It's all the Deegs in that round. QB getting 2. Altix getting 1 kill, delaying the B-pop.
Me, okay, boys. Now we are somehow we run out of energy. Yeah? And we need to to get this energy back in order to win this game. These guys are not better than us. They are not shooting harder than us. Yeah, all we need to do though is believe, play default here, default there, and then talk, boys, and make micro plans. Okay?
Yep.
This is all we need right now. Be disciplined and believe in it. Okay, boys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jan, can you
All
drop
right?
off?
They have
Game is
very
not
shit
over
money.
yet.
They have very
Alright?
bad money.
Jan, can you drop one up?
So Betclic do indeed have bad money. Just this hero rifle on the side of Hades. Only pistols around him. All 5 players for the side of Betclic here in mid. Bit of a B-side lean for AM, and so there's going to be a lot of responsibility on the side of Lumi with that AWP.
Vi har fin længde her til at kunne...
Although Betclic seem like they're gonna try and make this a B hit. They might be going through the smoke. No, they're gonna be boosting over it. Is Altix gonna be seen here back plat? Not quite. So there is a lurk coming up cat. They're jumping CT, but Keto will be watching that. He finds the kill. That Molly is well timed, that they're going to hear that there's players there, but there's also a fight coming down mid. AM are able to deal with that as well, so it's just these two players who have to come out into B. And they haven't even been able to make it out yet. They're finding nothing. It's just Eski going to be saving this AK into the next round. So almost an even game now.
Kupić Xboxa, to nam wystarczy. Złokujmy sobie galę. Eski zabije 3 gości z kałacha. Będziecie mu skakać jak totalne kurwa małpy. A co do rund poprzednich, pamiętajcie jednej rzeczy. Mnie to strasznie wkurwiło, że przegraliśmy to Vitality, ale już ochłonąłem i wy też musicie ochłonąć. To była chujowa runda, wygralibyśmy już tą mapę w tym momencie, ale nic z tego, bo mamy jeszcze kilka dużo szans. Skupmy się na tym. Na kolejnych każdych rundach. Alright?
Alright.
Right. Yeah, so I heard Vitality and Xbox. So this time, on the other hero buy rifle for Betclic, they dropped the AK over to Hades. This time they're keeping it on Eski. Actually looking like they want to use that AK to take the opening fight. There's going to be some nice nades that damage, but Hades is actually able to find an opening deke onto QB. Kiddo able to get one on this cat defense, and a second, and then his teammate of Milty and Carr is able to find 2 more. So the 2 of them just combined for all 5 kills. An opening kill, but nothing else found in that round after Betclic get that opening kill. The kill distribution is so interesting because there's the 3 players at the top of the scoreboard are all Betclic players, and then it's, you know, all the players on AM are way at the bottom, but it's an even game. I mean, that kills don't win games. Is that a creep buy from Hades? Perhaps trying to use it like a budget op, like people used to do way back in like the 2020, 2021 days? Either way, he wasn't able to get an opening fight, so he's now redirected to go down mid. Not going to be able to see anything because the doors are smoked and there's not even anyone behind them. Betclic being very patient this round, but maybe too patient as there's 30 seconds left and they're still not even 100% sure where they're going to end up. Looks like it's going to be out long, but they're going to have to go pretty fast. No utility left to the side of AM, so it's just going to be all up to these gunfights. Milty's going to see at least 2 more coming out long. And this peek from Keto is going to get punished. And Demo finds another, so Lumi's the only one who's been able to find any success, but he's found 2 kills, but the bomb has made it to the site. Just barely able to plant in time. Lumi misses the kill onto the guy on Cat, and then traded by his teammate of Drenku. Wow. I did not think that Betclic was going to win that round. Really leaving it to the last second. I believe there was like 1 or 2 seconds left for the bomb plant to come out, to come down. So important round for Betclic to win, because it was just starting to feel like they were starting to lose momentum. Milty probably wanted more there. Louis does a good job getting 2 kills, but missing that third important one.
Grilla, SK chcesz? Ja nie dam ci go A.
Nie.
What was that? Ding dong, moan.
Dobra, graj Galila.
Ogólnie bardzo ważne
Mogę
jest,
Galila,
żebyś...
Galila, będziemy mieć
Widzę, że to jest team, który kisi kurwa util i odrzuca
Tak,
util
Is
na
that- I don't
util.
have anything open, do I?
Chciałem
No.
defaultować i rozciągać ich na defaulcie. Możemy zagrać taką rundę, że zagramy z pika long, face default zwykły i z pierwszym mid to B po prostu spitujemy B.
Nejda grasz Drenek.
Tak,
Ale
czemu Galil nie mogę podnieść? Dasz Galil? Bo nie mogę
Leży,
podnieść.
leży, jest tu.
Leży. Nie Polakam, ktoś mi dał, albo nie.
Proszę mi ktoś
Kup
drugą.
mi hejka eski, kup mi hejka eski.
Eski flashniesz długo?
So despite losing that previous round, AM Gaming actually have a better buy this round. 2 Khalils on the side of Betclic. Hades is going to be taking a peek down long with that AWP, but not able to find anything. Sits in the fire down to 69. So Betclic have 2 players watching the flank, and then 3 players coming up mid. Bomb looking like it's heading tunnels to B. Some late flashes thrown by Betclic long to try and keep people there, and then some counter flashes are flown to the side of AM. In the meantime, Betclic have found their way out onto the start of the B site, but then there's this extra player here that they're not expecting, so they overlook Keto at the car, and then Lumi finds another one with the AWP. I believe that was going mid to B. So now it's left all onto Hades with this op, lurking up Cat with nothing to be found. He could drop and find a player not looking his way, but it'd be hard to get anything more than that, and he might just want to save this op over to the next round. So 11 to 11, and the money is not the best on the side of Betclic. Only 3K on most of their players, other than Hades, who having saved is up to $0. Honestly relatable. No, he's got $50 actually. My mistake.
We just do anti-long pop in my opinion here.
Like, don't overthink about what they're gonna do now. Like, think about what
think about
we
ourselves.
wanna
Yeah,
do now.
but what we're gonna do is coming to them. They saved up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's play this. What Wille, what you said, yeah.
Yeah.
We play
Yeah.
this anti-long pop. So if they do this molly, we cancel.
And right now, one thing, boys. Okay, so far, like the last couple of rounds, they're faking a lot and they're playing somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's not over rotate as long as we don't see the bomb or like 4 guys, for
And
example.
care Saibu B, okay?
Yeah. If
I
you
will
don't see
insert-
Suicide,
Don't get
block
Saibu
that.
B.
Yeah.
And
And maybe I don't get.
1900 from the last round.
Hopefully, he doesn't kill me while crossing.
Don't have
Still
a
lot
lot
of mana.
beside up.
Do you
okay?
do crossnet
I
jump?
can do it, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, he
I'm
doesn't.
curious who the
I do
IGL is
smoke,
for
yeah.
AM,
Yeah,
because I know
yeah.
Keto, the last team I remember him playing in was OG, and he did try IGLing for them, so I don't know if he's the IGL here for AM as well. So a few pistols bought up alongside this hero op on Hades that was saved over. Betclic maybe just trying to play for overtime. Flashing their way out mid doors. Hades is going to be watching window. You will not see anyone there just yet. And if he goes any further, there's this crossfire between QB and Lumi that he has to worry about. Although that mid to B being smoked means it just has these players towards the B side to worry about. So despite having the mid to B smokes, it looks like they are just going to do a straight B pop. Prism somehow gets the open kill with P250, and Hades gets another with an op, meaning it's all onto QB here in the site. So now being left in a 2v5 with no one on the B site means that it's going to be Betclic who get map point first. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like Keto probably should have won that fight. Only doing 50 damage when you're up against a P250. It wasn't like an insta dink and then a follow-up shot either. It was like he had at least a couple of seconds and only able to connect what, one or two bullets. Betclic are gonna, looks like they're gonna make their way out long, but okay, yeah, they are. They're gonna smoke this molly and come out. There is a player here in the barrels that they're not ready for. Nilty actually able to get a double, even though he gets blinded by his teammate. Blinds the enemies as well, so that's enough for him to get the second kill. Betclic quickly rerouting towards mid, looking like they might come through this mid to B, this mid door smoke. It does expire, so they don't have to worry about going through it, but this is the crossfire that between QB and Lumi that they had the previous round, but was not able to get anything done. But it seems like they might not contest it after all. One player has dropped CT. Lumi alone on the site. Actually, his teammate is starting to... Is he? Actually, Prism with this aggressive push from that drop is going to find two players not looking the right way. They didn't hear the drop, I guess, and then that actually leaves us as a man advantage for Betclic with a post plant. Altex here, who had a secondary off, is going to have to retake with it. So nice nades, actually, that didn't do as much damage as it looked like it was going to do. Prism, again, in car, is going to find another kill in this round. Let's get the kill with the AWP. There's two more left to find. Hades... Okay, well, demo trays him. Kurva! Betclic able to turn that around and, like, winning that round on 11-11 with just the hero op and the pistols around it. I mean, I didn't think that was going to happen, and then converting that 3 versus 5 was, well, curiously played by AM. I guess just like overlooking the player who dropped CT and able to find two backster, and then a third kill came in, and wow, I mean, just good teamwork from Betclic. So Betclic take AM Gaming's map pick. So we'll see if AM are able to return the favor on the follow-up map of, which was it? Was it Anubis or was that the decider? It is, yes, Anubis is the pick of Betclic. And in the meantime, I am going to mute this for a second. Oh, does it not recognize the... Oh, I guess it needs to be... Oh, there it goes. All right. So I will have this there, so that's... Well, I guess we can watch the replays. Actually, I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break, and then I'll do some stuff while we're waiting for the next map. All right, so I was just... While we're waiting... Oh, the timer's paused because it's not focused. Hang on. Okay, there. I can see it on OBS. I'm just going to do really all-star, no healing, random characters. Oh god, not Mewtwo. Because I can, I guess. There. Oh, well that helps. Yeah, just going to start with very easy. And then once I beat very easy, I'll just move up to the next difficulty. I say when, like hopefully I do. Yeah, Mewtwo is like one of my least played characters. So he is funky, so I'm really bad with him. Why does my dashboard say there's a new chat message, but then my Chatterino doesn't? I don't know. It's paused again. There. Yeah, so I'm not going to do any of the pieces of heart. Really? center this.
Så nu står jeg sådan her og snakker. Okay, jeg prøver at snakke her. Altså, jeg skal stå sådan naturligt med den. Hvordan lød det her? Giver den lidt mere, cranker den lidt.
Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to hear that. It's not even centered. Whatever, it's good enough. I should be using that up throw more. Oh, the roll is so slow. Okay. Well, I won! I'm pretty sure I was dead there. Yeah, but these rounds where I start having to fight 2 players at once is when I'm gonna start losing. Fucking Mewtwo. Well, yeah. Yeah. Luigi, oh god. I mean, at least he's not a double jump character, but... Another character I'm not very fond of. Too slippery. Rude. Really? Fucking Electrode blew up and hit me with the green shell. Oh baby, a double. And it's 69 too. What happens to that mine? Okay, well, that answers my question, I guess. I'm assuming once this timer is over, it's just gonna go to like the desk for a little bit. now we got the 3s. I hear players running around, so maybe it will be when the timer starts. Don't want to be here next to Donkey Kong's up B. Luigi can be really annoying depending on if he just like instantly kills himself or not. Let's just replays from the previous map. Not to worry, I'm watching. So this is the last normal round. Didn't expect to do this with Luigi, to be honest. Get stuck in my shield. That bomb is scary. Somehow it hit everyone except me. So I don't actually know the strategy for killing the Game & Watches with Luigi. That's a good one. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I did that. Ugh. Ugh. Like, ironically, I've played more Bowser than I have like Luigi or Mewtwo. God, I'm not used to his jump squat. Still more replays, okay. That's the timing for the wave dash. Back to this music again. Fucking bombs. Here, I can make this smaller now that they're actually showing information on the screen. Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't seen any Anubis played in this tournament thus far. I feel like a lot of teams aren't really picking it at the moment. I could see that happening, like, in my head. I'm like, I know as soon as that party ball opens, it's gonna be fucking bombs. Ah, traded. Ooh, why did it freeze? Why don't I just move it into the corner and make it like... We can do that. No, let's do this corner. Getting cornered. No! Help! This work? Like, even very easy is not that easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we have it, boss.
Let's go, boys. Let's
did
give it
my
our all, no regrets.
Fucking go.
Fuck, they already used timeout, they're scared.
By the way, Alex, one thing that I forgot to mention, okay?
Yes.
Like, if Bill spots them on mid, I want you to block camera and then you play behind the smoke. Ignore A main.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
we start
remember next
rotate
time.
towards heaven.
Playtime
but-
is over,
yeah,
or at
yeah,
least
okay. Do they flash? through
melee
or-
playtime.
Yeah, they do, but it's 4
Okay.
people mid.
Yeah, it's fine.
I have
Then
to
I
be
just,
inside the smoke.
No, I
Kinda.
just play at the box so I don't get blind.
Do that.
Like I just touch the flash with the box, you know?
Or was it locked around?
If we win this, we get 50 elo on face it.
Oh, for real? No, 60.
Yes.
It's 60,
Nah,
60
we know
got it at 60.
Ville will do 40 bomb then.
Alright, so Betclic starting on the T side. Looking like they want to do a B split. There would be 3 players here for the side of AM. They're starting on their CT side. Nice opening kill from QB. Able to get another one with the help of that flashbang. Yeah, just barely, but now he has to reload. Needs his teammates to cover him, but Betclic aren't able to find any kills in return. Hades finally gets one. He's able to get the bomb and run away, so he might have an open path to the A site. But actually, these players are rotating. No, actually, the A site is still open. Although, I guess he dropped the bomb over to his teammate of Eski, and then now Milty has arrived on the site, able to take out Hades. Milty probably just going to get mopped up by these dualies, unless... Eski really just trying to ice him out. But no matter what happens, like, there's 2 players here, so I don't think it should get out of control. Yep, pistol round goes the way of AM. Not even a bomb plant for Betclic.
Nice, nice. Nice, Musa. Thanks for
Nice.
free clips.
Really nice,
Musa.
Alex. Yeah.
So in this Glock Eco, Betclic just kind of playing it closest to spawn, giving up a lot of space to AM. Looking like they're going to come through this mid-smoke when it fades. QB's here with that M4, able to mow down 3 before he's traded. A little bit of spam damage through the walls. There is a flank that comes through, but it's being watched, and so it turns it from a 4v2 to a 3v2. Hades being low throws that M4 over to his teammate of Demho, who's holding the bomb. Looking like they're going to make their way onto the B site. Demho actually does get the trade, meaning, well, with this ult plant, he's not going to get the bomb down. I was going to say there is a possibility to get a bomb plant, but a strange open plant, like, I feel like you should be expecting there to be someone close by. But still, for a Glock Eco, that was, what, 3 kills? Not bad. Five rifles on both sides. So 3 players from Betclic pushing up mid. There is just Lumi here watching it more passively from camera. Don't believe he sees anyone just yet. He does one more jiggle at the wrong timing. Actually, he's about to get turned on. Almost gets his gun out in time, but the only player who's able to find any kills on this A site was QB, and he only gets 1. So I think this is probably going to be a save for the side of AM. After taking so much damage in that previous round against that Eco, they have not very much money in the bank. So saving these rifles is pretty important.
Piąteczkę.
Daj mi
Nie,
HP.
żółwik jednak.
Nie no, chodź.
No kurwa.
Grali 3
Mokry,
A,
kurwa,
dawajcie
dom.
0
Kurwa.
na City.
Grali 3B na początku. żeby
Zero to
zwiększyć
jest
B.
0 na City, no.
Hades, daj mi koła.
Mhm.
daję antydropa i będę potrzebował SQ od ciebie w palaka.
Poczekaj. Demo,
idę do maina.
umie ktoś palaka ze schodów na bramę?
So a little bit of a compromised buy for AM, just given that they don't have much money or any loss bonus to speak of. So one FAMAS was bought up by QB, the other 2 players on pistols. Betclic very heavily leaning towards this A site, which is only staffed by the 2 pistols of AM. It's just a question of how long do they wait? Is there going to be another player who's able to rotate over here in time? It looks like it's going to be QB, so none of those M4s are actually going to get in on this action unless there's able to be quite the hold from these two or three players here. Tex is flashed in. He does get the opening kill and fall back. Demho gets a double in the meantime, and then QB's only able to get a single one before he goes down. And it looks like these two rifles that were saved in the previous round are going to give this a quick look in. The bomb has not even made it into the site yet, so there's still time for this to go wrong for Betclic. Prism coming in from camera is not expected by Keto, so he's caught off guard. It's now just all into Miltzy. The exact same position, dies in the exact same way as his teammate in Keto. Prism with a nice lurk, getting a double kill. Big stack here in mid that looks like it's just going to go unnoticed by Betclic. Starting to push, and they could find this Canals player. This Prism has a lot of places to look, although Keto doesn't look the right direction, but then he's swarmed by the other four players. So they have recovered an AK. They've also recovered an HE to the head for their treble. So I assume they're probably just going to save that AK, and the remaining three players can just do... Well, they may choose to guard the AK, or they may choose to just go and try and do some damage. It seems they're going to choose to play bodyguard. Well, sort of. Actually, they're all running away from the AK now. Perhaps going for exit kills. There are some members of Betclic who look like they're trying to save in that side of the map. So perhaps more damage dealt. Not necessarily a recoverable gun. Lumi getting this AWP. Looks like he's going to get a head-to-head fight with Hades, but Hades is the one who comes out on top. And then he does a 180 turn and finds a pushing Altex coming in from A main. So a very fast 3v5 advantage to Betclic. Betclic not rushing, just continuing to hold space. There is a 3-player stack towards this A site, but the bomb is just now starting to head toward the other side of the map. I think if you need to go and get a drink, this would be a good round to do so. Because this is just going to be... Well, Betclic are not rushing into this site. Milty actually has found a kill on DrinkU, but that's not going to be enough to tempt AM into giving this round a look. They do indeed. So after winning the pistol and the following conversion round, AM Gaming have not able to win any rounds in the following 4, so they're going to need to start turning this around. It's their opponent's map pick, so they definitely need to show that they have prowess on this map as well. Some utility being thrown on the B site, but it's just a ruse while the bomb makes its way into A. Although, there is one player rotating off, but he's at least close enough that he could rotate in time, but Lumi goes down. He somehow misses an op shot, and Drenku hits a third crazy headshot. The first one was, okay, yeah, Lumi missed the shot. The second one, nice. I don't even see where the third player was. That must have been insane. I'd love to get a replay on that. Eski, a very fast lurk, able to take out one of the two, both of the saving players. That's a kurwa from me too.
Ale teraz musicie wytrzeć,
Nice.
kurwa, to jest straszne.
Ale tak, zagrajmy wolno, zagrajmy wolno.
Bye bye. Pauzę.
Change any base now because of the pause. But my opinion, what we have to do right here is basically play default, and then we wanna play like aggro situations, guys. Saying, for example, we can give an extra smoke to Alex and play.
Imagine listening to that in the
With
background
Alex
while you're
alone
trying to
playing
focus on the
aggro mid, for
timeout.
example. And then when the smoke is about to fade, we can actually push A. But so far they haven't gone B, guys. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like we are Gucci and B no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just play default, and then we play late extremities, guys.
Other than that,
Yeah.
remember they play everywhere. And other than that, also guys, let's fuck them. We need to win duels here.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
just shoot
Yeah.
back.
They do need to win. That's always a good strategy. Remember to, 1, win, and 2, not lose. Bit of a cobbled together buy here for the side of AM, just the one M4. TB has been the top performer, but I feel like a lot of that has come off the back of the pistol round as well as the eco round. Rinku getting flashed into mid doors. You see, one player's retreated back to camera, so he might overlook this player who's just to his left here. But Prism is there to cover that, so man advantage found for Betclic. Kito tries to push out B main, but there's 3 players there holding it, so he gets nothing done. A little bit of damage, but nothing more. Milty gonna try the exact same thing, and there's still 3 players here, so he meets the same fate. And Demho on the other side of the map finds 2. So 5 players alive for Betclic in that round. Not looking the best on the pistol round and the follow-up eco, but since then they have looked much better. Lumi here with this AWP, just playing from camera, watching these mid doors. Could find a fight after this smoke fades. Betclic are starting to move forward. He sees one, but then Lumi peeks up and he's blinded. He is able to get one, but he's immediately traded by his teammate of Eski. Kido peeks out mid and he doesn't see anyone else coming, so perhaps knowing that this is going to be a fake. I wonder if the coach's words that they're not coming B is going to come back to bite AM in the butt, because that is the way the bomb is leaning. Milty gets the opening kill and a second well blind with the help of his teammate. Hades misses a shot when Kido peeks wide, and now it's all into this player who's coming in from E-Box, but he's only able to get one before he's traded. So that's the shooting prowess that AM Gaming have shown throughout this tournament. Okay, Milty got that second kill just before he was blind. Betclic with their winning streak means that they still have enough money in the bank for this buy and several more, and they're able to find the opening kill on Milty, who's trying to get aggressive down canals. Betclic do seem to like to take things slow, even despite getting a man advantage early. They're happy to let these rounds play out pretty late. Ultex with a little bit of an off angle that is being watched very much by Demho. So now a 3v5. Ooh, that looks like it was going to be a nice flash, but Kido's flashed by it as well, so he's not able to take advantage of it. Only able to get one before he goes down. Lumi, ooh, it looked like he had a target on the screen, but misses the shot, and then Demho kills his teammate as well. It's just Lumi. Wow, another clean headshot from DrumQ. So AM Gaming again are pushing down canals, but this is the time when Betclic decides to play a fast B pop, and so they found a two-man advantage. Milty's going to come through this smoke to his demise. And now the remaining two players from AM are mollied off. I mean, I think Ultex and QB wanted to go for it just because they know they need to start winning rounds, but after, you know, being smoked over and over again and mollied and being heard, they know that they have to save for the last round of the half. Not a fun decision to have to make. Ultex has had a little bit of a rough series all around, but Kido was doing really well in the first map, but he's also cooled off. Both of those are 2 kills. Hito's going to be trying to take an aggressive push, but he's going to find maybe more than he's prepared for. He does get a lot of damage, but only able to get 1 kill, and then there's 2 more trades in return, so probably not worth it. Bomb being planted for the side of Betclic. Altex does find a nade kill onto the planter, but it does go down. Hades might get caught looking the wrong way. Lumi finds Prism trying to push through the smoke. Demo tries to throw a molly onto the bomb, but... Okay, that's one way to do it. Yeah, Demo tried to throw a molly onto the bomb, but it had already been smoked, so it gets extinguished. And then, after Demo goes down, it's just all left onto Hades with an op against a smoked bomb, so there's not much he can do. Should AM decide to stick it, which they did. So a much-needed last round found for AM Gaming. We'll see if they're able to win this pistol and maybe start to make a little bit of a comeback. BrainQ jump spotting mid. There are players here, but he just has not seen them, but he's falling back. So I don't know if that's a timing thing or maybe he did happen to see a pixel. Okay, with that shot being fired, it does give some information that mid's been taken. I am wanting to bring it 4 players off camera, but they're not able to find any kills. 3 go the way of Betclic. QB's able to get 1, but he's immediately traded. It's all into Lumi, who's given his position away. No bomb possession, 1v4. All the players are on a crossfire on A. I don't know how you do this as Lumi. His decision is to try to do a flank through camera, but surely someone's going to be watching that. Once he's been gone for long enough, someone's going to consider this possibility. Nice initial gush, but Demo's probably just going to play completely safe. And he has returned to gush himself. So 30 HP, 4 players to go, 6 guns. Good luck.
Ale kurwa pizdy rozdałem takie, że jestem siedzący, co nie? Zajebiście kurwa.
Super.
Będą forsować na 100%.
So no pistol round win and not even a planet means it's probably going to be a full save for the next round for AM Gaming. Meaning it's going to be a 10-4, so it's quite the lead to have to come back on your opponent's map pick.
Yeah, you want to sit somewhere together?
Yeah.
Maybe go B man, and if they smoke, we just pop out.
Yeah, suit.
Yeah, they expect us to buy here, most likely.
Who's to say we cannot win this round?
Me.
It's possible because we did it yesterday. I mean, 2
Yeah.
days ago.
But I low-key wanna buy a deagle here.
Will you do that, sir?
Do you have a call for next Friday, Niels? Do you know?
No.
Okay, I just get a deagle then.
Maybe mid-walk.
Wait, so have they decided what they're going to do? They said B, and then now are they going to do mid-walk? QB does in fact buy this deagle that he thought about buying. Eski's going to peek out from B main, and he's going to see a lot of bodies. It causes AM to freeze up a little bit. I mean, if AM do decide to commit right now, there's only 2 players on the site and no super fast rotate. So, like they said, it's possible. does find one with that deagle, so almost pays for itself. But that's the only thing that's able to be found. And even the M4 that's dropped is picked up by the teammate who survives on the A side. So first buy on this T side for AM. They really need to win this. If they can't win this one, it's basically over. QB tries to break the mid smoke, but he doesn't quite land it in the right spot, so no information gained. Not that there's any players there to begin with. Hades has got this op out. Altex could find a timing on the players. They're actually moving forward below him. Someone's gone past him unnoticed, and throwing this Molotov means his position's going to be given away. But in the meantime, 4 players for AM have gone up mid, but now they're starting to turn around, so I'm not sure what's going on. QB goes pretty far forward and finds... DrinkU finds him in CT spawn. Demo finds Altex, the player that was lurking up towards this A site. So 3v5. Hades, he just unscoped as he was about to get peeked, but he's able to get the shot off in time. So now turns 2v5. Lumi will have advantage on this fight because he knows where this player is, but not able to get the kill. Gets them down to 12 HP instead. Keto left in a 1v5, gets one, but just immediately traded by Eski. Very even kills across the board for Betclic as well, so it's definitely a team-oriented win. I'm saying win, but they haven't technically won yet, but I'm ready to call it. Force spy coming in from AM makes sense. They don't think they can come back from 12 to 4, so they're going to try and win this round with just this A rush with the pistols. They have at least gotten the bomb site, something I don't think they've been able to do yet this half. Plant's coming in, but so much damage has been dealt by the utility. And there comes a nade kill. Milty does get 2 kills on this Tech 9 in the meantime, though. Ooh, Milty maybe trying to go too far forward, but then SP isn't ready for this other team member, and left in a bit of a weird 3v2. A lot of time gone, but still quite a bit of time left for the defuse. Hades switching to the pistol is going to be able to take out Lumi, and someone else is able to take out the last player left alive for AM, so AM Gaming have lost the round, and I believe they may have lost the hopes of winning this game as well. Milty taking this aggressive peek into B with no utility behind it and taken out by the op of Hades. QB has picked up the bomb. Actually, in the meantime, 3 players from the side of AM Gaming have made it out onto the B site, but before they're able to get control, it's Demo with a double and then another from Prism, and now it's just QB left in a 1v4. Not able to get anything done. So Betclic have indeed won the Parkin Gaming Challenger Championship number 2. Congratulations to them. Not who I was expecting to see winning. Like, they're definitely not the highest profile name in this tournament. I was expecting 100 Thieves to probably be in the grand finals, but they ended up losing to Johnny Speeds, and so kind of thinking that I'm like, oh, well, perhaps Johnny Speeds is going to be the one who ends up in the grand finals, but they faltered to Betclic in the upper bracket finals, and then to AM in the lower bracket finals. I think AM might have eliminated 100 Thieves in the lower bracket as well. So they definitely looked like they deserve to be here in the grand finals, but Betclic definitely a tier above. But yeah, that is going to be it for this tournament. Thank you for watching. That's going to be all for me for now. I'm not sure what the next tournament I'm going to be covering is, but I'll be live when when it happens. So I guess follow if you want to see it. Bye-bye. I'm going to go watch EPL now.